My name is Judy Hall. I'm 97 years old, and I live in Bowie, Arizona.
Bowie, Arizona. And where are you originally from?
I'm a Cherokee Indian from Oklahoma.
From Oklahoma.
I went to school at Chilocco at Muskogee, Oklahoma, till I was 18. I couldn't speak English,
Oh my.
and then I learned to speak English. I went from Muskogee, Oklahoma to Norman, Oklahoma to Teachers Training College because the little school I went to, I needed to go to Berkeley to college, and I needed 3 more credits. But when I got to Norman, Oklahoma, I couldn't speak English either. And when I got to Berkeley, California, I wasn't any better. But a fellow by the name of Tennessee Ernie Ford hired me, and I made it okay.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And so that's how you started your singing career?
Yes, and then I went from there to Bakersfield, California.
Oh, did you get to meet Buck Owens?
Yes.
You did? Oh, I like that smile.
No.
No?
I gave Merle Haggard his first job.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. He played guitar for me.
How exciting.
Yes.
Now, were you a Buck Owens fan? Did you like Buck Owens?
I think you have a nice hat. And the weather here is beautiful.
I love you. So we just talked about your favorite is George Jones.
Yes, he was.
Did you get to meet and play with him?
Oh my, yes, I knew George. We called him No Show George.
No Show George.
Yes, and the Gatlin boys and I run together a lot, and I really like George Strait.
I like him too.
Yes, he was great. And Alan Jackson.
Oh, my favorite?
Is just wonderful.
The cutest for sure.
I was in Austin city limits, and a fellow by the name of Buffett was using a very foul mouth. And Alan said, "Judy, come sit with my mom. She'll hit him with her purse." Oh, it was good.
And so, did you get to play with Alan Jackson?
No.
No. Okay.
No. But I was so proud of Alan when he did his show for his mom. And he sang all those church songs.
Wasn't it beautiful?
He did not even use a book.
No, it was
He
beautiful.
He just played the guitar and sang. You know, Alan is very ill now.
I know.
Yes.
Very sad.
Yes, it is.
And so who was your favorite person to play with when you know, as far as the big stars that you got to play with?
I liked a lot of the musicians. They were nice. I went overseas with Jimmy Dean 4 times.
Nice.
And we went down to Nashville when Jimmy had his new boat. We all standing around to see which girl's name was back on the boat. But it was called Big Bad John. He said John bought his boat. The girls didn't buy his boat.
How long was your career? How long did you sing for?
Pardon me?
How long did you sing? How many years?
Oh, I started singing when I was pretty young. I first sang at church. I sang Amazing Grace in Indian, you know.
Oh.
I couldn't sing in English. We sang in Indian. And my first thing I sang was at WKY in Oklahoma City. And I sang Amazing Grace in Indian, and I won the contest.
Good for you.
Yeah.
And how old were you when you retired?
I think I was 11 when I sang that. 10
Yeah.
or 11. I wasn't very old.
Right. How old were you when you retired from singing? When you stopped?
I haven't retired. They
You-
just wanted me to go to Epcot, Florida. They called and want me to go to Disneyland and work till October. And I
Oh.
said, no, I have to get on with my bucket list. And this summer in Alaska, I did the Crowley Maritime, and I don't want to do that anymore. They put me on a hovercraft. And do you know what a hovercraft?
Yes.
Oh, I ate a full box of soda crackers, and I was so sick.
Oh,
I
no.
thought I'm gonna upchuck in this microphone
Oh,
or the people. I wasn't sure. And Then I flew down to Cold Bay, Dutch Harbor, and King Salmon. But
Wow.
I went in a plane.
Wow. What's your favorite song to sing?
Oh, I don't know. I guess Help Me Make It Through the Night.
Would you sing some for me?
Well, I guess it could.
Is it the right time of day?
Yeah, I suppose so. Take the ribbons from my hair, shake it loose and let it fall, laying soft up on your skin, like a shadows on a wall. Come and lay down by my side till the early morning light. All I'm taking is your time. Help me make it through the night.
Thank you. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. That is absolutely incredible. So we stopped at this campground, and the name of the campground is Alaskan RV, correct?
Yes.
So we decided to stop. We were going to stop and just dump our tanks.
And
we decided
that music road where you come in.
we did. And so we decided that, it's only $20 a night here. So we decided, well, for $10 we can dump, or we can stay for 20. So we decided to stay, and not realizing, look who we run into. The sweetest lady,
Surprise.
97 years old, and she just told me the funniest story and what happened to the dog.
Pardon me?
What happened to the dog with the eagle?
Well, the Eagles got my dog, and I was naughty, so
And what happened when the lady came to tell you?
she told me she was going to charge me $5,000 fine, and I could go to jail. And I told her I was going to knock her on the ground because she didn't need to point her finger at me. I was a human being. She could talk to me like I'm a human being. And she said, well, she just called the law and had me put in jail. And I told her to get off my property and give it your best damn shot. And so here come 2 loads of state troopers with papers, and they said, Mrs. Hall, did you tell the federal lady you was gonna knock her on the ground? And I said, yes, sir, I did. And they said, that made our day. We all was laughing. This 97-year-old woman is gonna knock this federal lady over.
That is the best story I've heard in a long time.
I did say that.
And they said the papers were going to get lost in the shuffle, it seems.
Well, they said they came for a hug because I made their day, and they were going to just shuffle the papers around for a couple months and they'd get lost. So. And then my Linda and her son flew up to visit me, and I have breakfast of a morning at the restaurant down in Saldana with all the businessmen.
Oh.
And their wives do not sit at the table. I'm the one that sits I'm the only woman that sits at the table, and the wives all sit elsewhere. And Linda was wondering why the wives were sitting over there, and the men said they're not invited. And so I sat down with Linda and her son, and they came and picked me up in my chair and all, and set me over at their table, and they said to Linda, she belongs over here. And I said, well, I'm going to order my breakfast. And one of the men said, it's already ordered. So I didn't make much headway.
Well, I thank you so much. This has been such a pleasure to get to meet you.
Thank you.
Out of the blue, you never know who you're going to meet in life, right?
Isn't it wonderful?
It is wonderful. So we're going to put this up on YouTube, and we'll make sure we send a link to Linda so she can show you when it goes up. It'll be a little while. He doesn't get them up right away. But when it goes up, we'll make sure she knows, and you can check yourself out.
Oh, thank you.
Well, we thank you so much, and it was just an honor to meet you.
Will you be sure and take good care of those puppies?
Thank you so much.